Hi, welcome to TLIM 3363 Technical Communications. I'm Penny Piercy, and I'll be your instructor for this semester. So, the context for this class is that it is an online asynchronous course, meaning that we won't have any class meetings, and all the content for the class will be delivered to you here in Canvas. So, I wanted to give you a brief orientation to let you know how to get started in the class and to give you a sense of how this class will work. First of all, to generally get started in the course, you'll want to head over to the course modules, which is where the course content is delivered to you, and go to the Getting Started overview. So you can get to modules here from the sidebar, and then within the modules section, you can select a particular module. They're dated by the dates of our semester, so you can keep track of where we are by looking at the dates. So every module will usually begin with some sort of discussion of what is going to be going on that week, and then modules will include other information about things that you'll be reading, assignments that you'll be doing, and so forth. So you can navigate within the modules by clicking the next button to proceed to the next page in the modules. And it is important to go through everything in a sequential way. And you can see sort of the general layout on one of the activities pages in the modules. Well, there's a numbered sequence of things that I'm asking you to do, such as read the syllabus and the course FAQ. Some of the items might be optional, and some of the items are required. Going in to the first module of our course, which is really, where we're learning the content of technical communication, you'll find that each module has an overview that describes in a bullet point fashion what that module covers in terms of content. Then you'll find the activities page, which lists the reading selections, posts a copy of the slideshow that I use in the online synchronous or classroom version of the course for your reference, maybe includes sample documents. It depends, depending on what that module covers, exactly what is there. And then there's usually a reference to the assignment or assignments that we might have that week. Um, Navigating to the page for that assignment, you'll see a description of the assignment, a link to the assignment in Canvas so that you can go there to read the full instructions for the assignment and also then subsequently submit your assignment as well. And it also links any samples or other resources that might be related to the completion of that assignment. So that's sort of the general structure of the course. Because this is a short summer session, we only have 4 weeks, things move pretty fast, and you will find there are usually 2 to 3 assignments due each week. So this is the course syllabus page here in Canvas, where you can find a link to the downloadable version of the syllabus, and I do recommend you download it, as well as a list of all of the assignments and their due dates that includes links to get to those assignment pages. Now, because it is the summer, I do have all of the assignments and modules open from the first day of the course, with the exception of the final exam. However, it is important that you work in order. It's okay to work ahead if you like, but I won't grade things until after an assignment due date is passed, and you'll probably want feedback on some assignments before you move on to other assignments. Lastly, let me return to the course homepage where you can find contact information for me. And so these are ways you can contact me in addition to the contact methods here in Canvas, such as Canvas's messaging system or the questions discussion forum here in Canvas, which is where you can post general interest questions like questions about assignments or document formats, anything that you might raise your hand to ask a question about in class. Also, you'll see there's a link here to weekly office hours for this course. So I will have office hours on Wednesday afternoons in case you want to drop in and ask me any questions in real time. If Wednesday afternoon doesn't work for you and you need to meet with me to discuss something, then please contact me via email so that we can work out a mutually amenable time and date. However, there won't be any in-person meetings. Any meetings that we do will be over Microsoft Teams. So I think that's all of the basics that I wanted to run through. I know that's a lot of information. So, um, this video is just meant to get you started. You will find in the future some other videos I'll be adding to the course, tips videos for some of the assignments, and you're definitely always welcome to contact me with questions. The last thing I'll mention is that this is my first semester teaching in Canvas, so it might be working out some bugs. Let me know if there are any problems, and have a little patience with me if there's any technical difficulties related to Canvas. Otherwise, good luck to you all as we start our work together this semester, and I look forward to getting to know you all through your writing and your work in this class. Bye-bye.